channel. It's Dee Bee. Today we're gonna just jump right into the video. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to reuse your old bundles if you made a quick weave wig to remake a quick weave wig. This is just an old quick weave wig I made. It's really raggedy. I've washed it and let it air dry, as well as let the closure air dry that I made with it as well. So we're gonna just jump right into it. You'll need your blow dryer, a stocking cap, a black one and a brown one, as well as some hair glue. I always make my quick weaves with this Salon Pro bonding glue. So we're just going to start off by protecting our hair. So as you've seen in the previous clip, I do have a stocking cap on under this, but I'm just going to do extra protection. I'm just taking an old plastic bag. I didn't have a shower cap, so I'm using a plastic bag, just tying it in a ponytail or knot in the back to, you know, tighten it and secure it to protect my hair while I am doing the quick weave. So after applying that, you're going to apply your first stocking cap, which is going to be your nude or brown stocking cap. You want to have a nude or brown one so that you can try to have it match your skin complexion or match your scalp. So you see me taking some makeup here and going ahead and just coloring the stocking cap to try to mimic my scalp or my natural skin color. You're going to place the black stocking cap that you have over that one. You want to have two stocking caps just to ensure security when you're making the wig. Two stocking caps make the wig more secure and more sturdy and durable. When it's all said and done, you're going to end up cutting the inside, cutting the black stocking cap to allow the brown one or the nude one that you've colored to show. But the two stocking caps just make so that you have a more sturdy, secure, and just durable wig overall.
Dated at Thanksgiving 1995.
So here you just see me showing you how I'm going to place the bonding glue onto the closure. I'm not going to place it onto the lace, but just around the rim or the brim of the closure. After doing so, you want to just blow dry it a little bit until it gets tacky so that it sticks better. So then you just want to place it on your head and place it where you want your part to be or where you want your closure to lay. And then just press down on that. Pull the sides so that they're taut, like pull them tight so that, you know, the closure lays flat, and then just blow dry that in place. So I've just pinned the closure up and out of the way, showing you guys that I'm using two mirrors to lay my tracks. I'm going to lay them in the motion that my hands are moving now, which is the normal way that you lay tracks when you're doing a quick weave. At this point, you're ready to remove the older tracks from the old quick weave wig that you made. If the wig is old enough and of course you've washed it, the tracks should be fairly easy to remove. You just want to pull them from the old wig and stocking cap and then proceed to reuse them and place them onto the new stocking cap and do your new quick weave wig. It shouldn't be hard to remove them again if the quick weave is old enough and you've washed it. Of course, the tracks may be a little tacky from the older glue, but I actually find that that's a good sealant for shedding, so I don't mind it at all. It does help and prevent shedding. So I just pull them off and then I start to lay my tracks like a quick weave. So at this point, there is a pattern that I follow. After applying 3 to 4 tracks, I go in with the blow dryer and I blow dry them just to make sure they're secure and, you know, they're not slipping or anything like that. So I go 3, 4 tracks, blow dry, 3, 4 tracks, blow dry, and repeat the process. So I'm just going to let you guys watch me continue.
Saying, you know, I like your work or whatever that is, and I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever. Drive home and think, well, I do have these things. They're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
My faces are hilarious during this. I never knew how serious I looked when I was doing my hair. And y'all, it was like 10 at night. I had just put my baby down and it was so hot. I was so tired. I had worked all day. I was like exhausted. And now here I'm just laying the last track in place. As you guys can see, I've reached all the way up to the top. And I'm just gonna blow dry the last track in place and make sure that everything is secure and dry. So now I am finished. I'm just showing you guys the hair. This is it in its dry state. This is a deep wave hair and it's actually holding up pretty good for me to be reusing the hair for another install. This is just the hair I had left over from the previous install. It didn't matter, it was not that much anyways. Now I'm just taking the closure down. I'm unclipping it and just taking it down and finger combing everything through. So here I'm just taking some water in a water bottle. I don't have anything extra added to it. It's just water. And I'm just splitting the hair into two. And then I'm going to spray my entire head. I'm just going to drench the hair and get it prepared for me to comb it out and detangle it. So that's what I'm doing here.
That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
You know, right, having directors interested in me and people that I respect.
So here you just see me taking a dimming brush and I'm just combing or brushing through the hair, just detangling it. So as I'm wetting it, I'm ever so often going in with the dimming brush and just brushing through and smoothing everything down and detangling.
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
So this is the hair in its wet state. When it's all wet, it's got a really pretty curl and a really pretty texture to it. So after I finish detangling it and combing it out, I decided that I wanted like a bob. So I'm just taking the two sections of hair that I split into two earlier and I'm just cutting them straight across. I wanted a blunt cut or a blunt bob look, so I just gathered all the hair and cut straight across. I am in love with the curls on this, you guys. Like, the hair is so pretty. So I'm just showing you guys the back of the hair and how everything is looking once it's all laid down. I did go back in because I noticed that my cut was a little uneven, so I just tried to even that up. So now I'm just removing the wig and just pulling it off my head. So when you remove it, the shower cap or plastic bag that you had on will still be intact in the middle of it. So that will still be there. So you can just pull that out. After that, I went and I got one of my styrofoam mannequin heads and I just placed the wig onto that, flipped it over, and I went back in and corrected any imperfections. So any pieces that, you know, may have come up or tracks that may have started slipping in the process of me doing the quick weave wig.
Do you all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night.
And visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize.
So here I'm just making sure that the wig is secured to the styrofoam head. I'm just making sure that, you know, it's on tight and everything is in place. I did go back with the water and a brush, and I'm just touching up the closure, just making sure that there are no tracks showing or anything like that. So I took the water and a brush. I'm just brushing everything down into place.
I gave myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, just before Thanksgiving 1995.
So here I'm just showing you guys the final result of the wig. It is beautiful. I'm very pleased with the results and how it turned out. I did actually end up going back in with some wrapping lotion or some mousse just to lay the closure a little bit more to my liking. Just because I wanted it to be, you know, as flat as possible. I wanted to lay the hairs up there, but this is the finished product. I am very pleased. So I'm just putting it up into my hair closet, and she will sit there until the morning until she dries. Hey guys, this is way later in the next day. I didn't get to record the ending process because I did everything else next day on my way before work. That's why I look like this. But I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know that what I did. But after I finished the wig, the only thing I did was, you guys seen me put it on the mannequin head. I put it up, it dried overnight. The next morning I just applied the wig the normal way that I always apply the wig, and then I did my normal curly hair routine. So this is the hair after a full day of wear. A full day of me wearing it. It's holding up pretty good. If you guys would like to see a video on this hair and a review on this hair, it is Deep Wave from Cranberry hair on AliExpress. So if you guys would like to see a review on that, you can go ahead and comment down below. I'll be sure to do my next video or a video coming up on a review on this hair. If you guys would like to see a video on my wig install, so see how I install my wigs, like this video, and I'll be sure to do a video on how I install my wigs. But didn't do anything special, just applied it and did my curly hair routine, and this was the finished look, the finished product. So you guys just make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.